Hello everybody, this is the Autistic Gamer and welcome back to FIFA 16 Career Mode. Now you might be thinking, hell, this isn't where we left off. And no it isn't. Thing is, I decided to skip the end of the season. It would be ridiculously boring for you guys to watch because, well, we only had one game to go. We were safe. I basically knew I wasn't going to get sacked. It would have been pretty special if I did get sacked, but logically I wasn't going to get fired. And it was such a boring end of the season as well. I can show you, I think I lost 1-0 to, but I can't show it anymore, but I lost 1-0 to Bournemouth. I used my entire second team. That would be really boring to watch as well. And for the rest I did absolutely nothing. And that's basically the end of the season. So in this season, we've gotten quite a few things to do. They want us to reach the semi-final in the FA Cup. That seems possible. They want us... What did you want me to do in the Europa League? At war? What? This doesn't make sense. Here we go. Okay, apparently it's down here. A bit weird. Here we go. This is what we have to do now. They want us to qualify for the Champions Cup once again. No problem. We reached the Champions League last season. This season that should be possible as well. We've gotten 58.5 million pounds to play with. That's a lot of money. Don't know who to buy, but we'll find that out in a bit. And in the domestic cup, they would like us to reach the semi-final, and I think we can do that. Doesn't seem that weird. First of all, this is going to be the squad for the rest of the season, I think. I want to train Butland up until he's 80. Hughes is going to come in for Bazur. Bazur isn't good enough for me anymore. Tate, I'm going to have to train until he's 80. Berahino will come in instead of the youth because Berahino has a lot of potential and the youth will keep declining from now on. And that's my team. This is the entire team that's going to be, well, basically I think the whole season through my first team. Maybe I'll switch the youth with Berahino sometimes, but in general nothing will change. The only thing I am noticing is that I lack decent midfielders and I lack decent defenders. Cameron is getting old, so he's gonna get sold, and that rhymes. And I've always wanted a backup right back, so I think that's the first thing I'm gonna be looking into, a backup right back. And from all the players I actually do want, how about Danilo? That right back from Real Madrid. He's 25 years old, 84 rated. Apparently only 20.5 million pounds to buy him. I'm quite sure I'm gonna have to offer about 25 million. But it seems like the sort of guy I would go for. He would certainly be my best player in the squad as well. There, he won't. You know what? I'm gonna try for 24 million in the beginning. If they say yes to this, I'd be amazed, but I don't think they will. I'm also gonna be selling some players, like for example, let's just say the old guys. Cameron, you gotta get sold, mate. You're not gonna get any playtime with your age. I think now Peters, he's been brilliant last season. I cannot sell him. I will sell Haugaard. How's he loaned out? I don't remember loaning him out. Anyway, I think we can sell Moha. We don't need him. He hasn't gone up a single point last season, so he's gonna get sold. Kurasik, we got a lot of keepers already. We don't need him. And yeah, that seems to be it. That's all the guys who we will sell this season. Not more, not less. Now, just because I'm sort of a freak and I love to have all my players in the 80s, I might actually try to buy a new central midfielder and switch a Bazur. I don't like Bazur. He's definitely the worst buy I've done since starting this career mode. I bought him the first season. He's not been good enough in any sort of way. And you know what? I'm actually going to take off another player of Real Madrid. I'm actually thinking of... Who can I get? How about Tony Kroos? I mean, this guy's going to cost way too... No, actually, that seems in the reaches of my money. If I offer them 14... How about 45 million plus Bazur? They should actually say yes. Well, they shouldn't say yes necessarily, but in general, I think they can say yes about this. Bazur, very talented. I don't see why not. And to have Tony Kroos in our fucking midst, that would be ridiculously brilliant, and I would love for that to happen. where we got our choice of where we want to play pre-season. Gonna do the one with the most money right here in Italy. Gonna be probably simulating all of them. Only the final I will play. We've got a player returning from loan. Halgaard is now back. Apparently I did loan him out last season. I don't remember that. And Muniz has signed his new contract. That's always nice. Real Madrid say Toni Kroos, that offer is unacceptable. How about 52 plus Bazur? That should be enough. Real Madrid have said yes to the offer for Danilo. Now, if I buy him, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy Kroos anymore. But I'd be more than happy to search for somebody else, because Danilo as well would be a ridiculously strong guy to sign on this season. He wants only this much. No, I'm just going to try it. Crucial first team player, because that is what he's going to be. He's going to be our best player in terms of overall. So yes, he's going to be crucial. We've got a transfer offer from Marko Arnautovic. I don't think I'm going to be selling him, even though he's getting close to 30 years old. He isn't the first team player. I'm not going to be selling him. He's a really decent player and I like having him in there. It was the first game of the pre-season. Gonna simulate it against Galatasaray at home. Only logically, it's not at home. We're both away. And we won 3-0. Those are some numbers right there. Shaqiri, Aubameyang and Berahino all scoring. Basically the guys who always score. Minus the youth. Danilo has declined his contract. Not that weird. He loves living there. Well, I think he will not love living there anymore when I offer you £180,000 per week, my friend. That's a shit ton of money. I don't think he will say no to this. Otherwise, I'm slapping him across the face. Asshole. Well, transfer offer here. This time from Moha. Like I said, I do want to sell him, but because he is a talent, I think I can risk asking more for him. 600,000 and he's yours. Aubameyang. Fuck off, my friend. Honestly, Stuttgart. They want Aubameyang for 2 million less. Not only that, I paid 30 million for this fucker. They want to buy him as the top scorer of the Premier League last season for only 17.5 million. Well, my friends, you are an absolute asshole if you think I'm going to do that. And great news, somebody who's not an asshole, that's Danilo, because he said yes to his contract offer. That's really nice to see. We still got 34 million to spend around with, but I don't think that's going to be enough to buy an 80 rated or higher central midfielder. But I'm going to try. Let's look at his stats. He is faster than Tater. He's got good strength, he's got good stamina, he's got good crossing, ball control, dribbling, he's got 3-star skills. He's even got 70 finishing. This guy, okay, if he would have his balance and his volleys up, he, I think, will be the only player in the entire game to have all his stats, except for the goalkeeping stats, above the 70s. But right now, these stats are absolutely ridiculous. The best right back in the game. Look at this crap. Damn. That makes me feel really special that I got him. I think I know who to go for. I liked him last season. I had him last season, logically, with my career mode with Liverpool. Or last season, last FIFA 15 Liverpool career mode. I like Jordan Henderson. And why not try to buy him? I mean, he's already pretty old. But he's still got a lot to go. And he's a great player. But I don't know what they want for him though. So you know what, I'm first of all going to inquire for him before I try to buy him. Otherwise I think I'm going to overspend on somebody. Because I'm not good with pounds. I really am not. So we've got another simulation here against PSV. The team from my league that I follow. They have pretty decent side in real life. But well, basically exactly the same side now. Literally exactly the same side. And we've won again 3-0. Shaqiri twice, Aubameyang once. Once again the guys who always seem to score. You've got Peterborough want to pay 600,000 for Mocha. I understand why. An offer for Wolshite. I'm going to say no to that. And an offer for the youth. Now this is something I can get behind. Because once again, I don't know if the youth is going to be playing as much as he did last season. But he is still one of my favourite players that I've ever played with on this game. I cannot do it. He's a legend in my eyes. He scored so many beautiful goals. So many. How can I leave him out? I can't. That's the answer. So, they want to buy Geoff Cameron. You can have him, my friend. He's very unhappy. You want to pay exactly what he's worth. Go ahead and take him from us. Ajax want Butland? Well, fuck off. Absolutely not. I respect Ajax, but they cannot get Butland. Such a talented keeper. No way. Oh, Eric Peters a transfer offer, but only 2.7 million. No, that's not enough, my friend. If anything, I should ask about 5 million because he was pretty good last season. He's not a first team player, but still. And even though we're already through in the preseason friendly cup, if we wouldn't have seen it, which we once again did with 3 goals for us, we are definitely gonna win this fucking final now. Look at this shit. 2 goals from Aubameyang. What the fuck did I just say? 2 goals from Aubameyang, 1 goal from Berahino, 3-1 win. It seems that the final is definitely inside. Got even more transfer offers. They want to take Krusalik off our hands where you can get him. Kurasik, sorry, not Krusalik, and John Stones. No way, once again. What's with these ridiculous offers for a few of my best players? It's ridiculous, fucking stupid. Liverpool won 27.5 million for Henderson. Whatever offer them 24.5 million plus Bazoer. I think that will tickle their fancy. Wait, where's Bazoer? Oh, here he is. Okay. Bazoer plus 24.5 million should tickle their fancy. Have enough wage budget left after Bazoer leaves. Should be easy to get Henderson here. And also, Cameron has been sold, so we get a bit more money and a bit more wage. Oh, this is not the way I wanted to simulate. I'm so used to doing that in my own career modes. Well, anyway, we've won 2-0 of Fiorentina. I cannot see who scored, but I think we've basically guaranteed a final win as well. Milan, I don't think, is good enough to stop us, even at home. And we got 2.4 million as well for doing so, for winning the semi-final. That's good money. Januzaj will be out for 6 weeks. That means he will be missing the first game of the season. It's a bit sad to see. I like him, but Arnautovic is a really decent backup. They've said yes to the offer for Jordan Henderson of 24.5 million plus Bazoer. He wants 90,000 wage per week. He can get that. He's going to be a crucial first team player, I think. And like I said, I was about to play the final, and I will play the final. Against Milan, a really decent side logically. It's freaking Milan. Even though they're not good in real life anymore, they are still just one of the best clubs that's ever lived. Ever existed. What the fuck, a club doesn't live. Anyway, I think it should be decently easy for sure. But still, I'd love to see how this team will do now. Almost all the guys are 80 rated. A really strong team, honestly. Aubameyang has already gone up a point. This is looking special. Let's start the game. Yes, in the San Siro, one of the most beautiful stadiums in the world. Such an odd stadium to look at, but so beautiful from the inside. For Stoke City against Milan, AC Milan. It is their home stadium, but in terms of the team sheets, we are at home apparently. But fuck it, I think we can win this game easily. Milan isn't good enough anymore. They have a lot of players below the 70s. I think even after 2 seasons, knowing FIFA, they will still have a lot of players below the 70s. So, let's just start the game and hope we own them. Oh, that seemed like a first chance before us with Ruffier with a decent save. There we go, it has to be the 1-0. What a spectacular goal. Berahino, I think, from just outside the box. Beautiful shot, beautiful attack, and it is 1-0 at a stroke of half time. I purposely chose him as my next first striker instead of Diouf. And I think I made the right decision looking at it here. Because most players wouldn't be able to score from that distance, even at 80 rated. But look at that, outside the box, that finish though is pinpoint perfect. Bottom right corner. Ruffier left no chance there. Great goal, 1-0. End of the first half, and besides the goal, it's been absolutely boring. I've been rambling on about stupid shit. And yeah, let's just move on to the second half. I do want to make a change though. Aubameyang has been meh. And also I just want to play different players. So Iheanacho is going to come in instead of Aubameyang. Well done by Hughes. Can he keep it in as well? Yes, he can. Now we are on the counter-attack here. Brilliant ball. 2-0. 2-0. Iheanacho once again scores against Milan. I think he scored 3 to 4 goals against Milan in the Europa League last season. He scores again here in the final of a friendly cup, but still, great goal once again. Gets the ball back here, Hughes does, puts it into Berahino, slips past his man, little passing towards about Inacho there, and he finished that with ease. Look at that curve though, brilliant. Well, there we go, Shaqiri on the wing, what sprint speed he has, for fuck's sake. Danilo has to be the 3-0, it isn't though, Eli jumps in front of it. Oh, that is the 2-1. I thought I could keep the pressure off me, but the right back, I don't even know who the... Paletta, it's a centre back as well. Came all the way up here. Brilliant attack though, gotta be honest. Don't know how they did that there around the corner line. Or the back line, I mean. But they seem to have done it. Don't know how. Great little attack, and Paletta, the centre back, finishes that with ease. 2-1. Oh, that should be the 2-0. Bonaventura, how do you miss such a chance, my friend? Not that I care. Not going to complain, but still. How does he miss that? There we go. See, no problem. Won the cup, the pre-season friendly cup, with so much ease that I skipped that celebration. Anyway, with so much ease that I would say that this season I'm actually going to aim to become champion. Because why not? If we have only gotten against 2 goals against us in this entire pre-season friendly tournament, I see no reason why we should have troubles in the Premier League. I faced the same sort of teams like I would in the Premier League, and I scored 3 goals twice, and no, 3 goals 3 times, and 2 goals twice. So in general, you can quite clearly see how much goals that is. Just think about it. It's ridiculous. 13 goals and 2 against in 5 games. That is a whole fucking lot. So the Premier League, I think, should be a bit easier this season, and we might actually have a chance of finishing first. Now, before I end this video off though, I want to see if, look at that shit, don't even have to see anymore. Here it is. Jordan Anderson has said yes to his contract offer. Now please, FIFA gods, let him be above the 80. Let him be at least 84 or something like that, even though that means 81. That means he's only gone up 1 point. But he's still better than Will Hughes, so you won't hear me complaining about it. Well, there you go. This is pretty much the end of the season. I want to thank you for watching. Oh, what? I fucked that up big time. This is the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the actual start of the season next video. And I will see you guys in the next video.